I have been saying for months and months and months, good policy isn't enough when you've got incoherent strategy, messaging that's not connecting with people, and the perception that you're just not really in it for the average working class voter. And so last week, I did a segment very critical of where I see the Democratic Party right now. It was based on my personal experience interviewing Democrats over the last several months. Nice people, but no real coherent plan here. Voters don't reward spreadsheets, soft focus platitudes. They reward clarity and direction, plans that meet the moment, and the gusto to fight, the testicular fortitude, the ovarian fortitude. Most Democrats don't have that. Staffers want pre-cleared questions. Candidates get upset, or elected officials get upset when you follow up with them. And so this entire "we're not Trump" pitch, the technocratic talking points, it's not working. And that is exactly why I support Gavin Newsom's redistricting plan, even though, as I already told you, I'm against gerrymandering in principle, because the reality of where we find ourselves today and where the left is and where the Democratic Party is that Republicans are doing everything they want. They're redrawing the country. Texas is pushing maps to grab as many as 5 new Republican seats. Other states have already done the same. They are playing for raw power, not for process. If Democrats don't respond in kind, it's not moral purity. We're just saying we're going to disarm unilaterally. We'll let them keep the weapons and keep firing them, but we're just going to get rid of the weapons ourselves. So Gavin Newsom is doing here what Democrats rarely do, matching Republican aggression with Democratic aggression. We need people who are in the fight. And Gavin Newsom's being clear about it. He's saying, we are overtly doing this to end Trump's presidency. We're going to draw maps that will get rid of Republican seats. They will create Democratic seats. We will win the House, and that's it. That is a moral clarity that we rarely see from Democrats. You could say, I don't like gerrymandering. I'm with you. We should end it altogether. But Gavin Newsom is being clear about what this is. If you don't want that, well, if you vote in California, you can vote against this, right? But this is not jargon. It's not hedging. It's just, here's what we're going to do. It's not ideal, but I believe it's necessary right now. You can oppose gerrymandering and recognize the asymmetry that we are up against. One party rigs maps to entrench minority rule. The other pretends restraint will be rewarded. Both are bad. Rigging maps to maintain minority rule, which Republicans are doing, that's bad. Pretending that by being restrained and taking the high road, voters will reward Democrats, it's not happening. It's not happening. And so we are now going to allow voters in California to decide, is this what's going to happen? So this is the standard that I'm applying, and I wish Democrats would apply it. Number one, we're not going to unilaterally disarm. We're not going to make up stories like they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. We're not going to do that. Okay, that's too low. That's just dishonest. But we are going to use the tools that are available, and we're going to claw back seats, hopefully in California. I hope that Kathy Hochul does it in New York. If I interview her again soon, I will encourage her to do it. JB Pritzker we're talking to about being on the show. That's not cheating. That is parody. Number two, we want guardrails, right? So put time limits on the maps, hold public hearings, put it on the ballot, make it a targeted, transparent process, of course. And number three, we do want moral clarity. Say the quiet part out loud. There is an authoritarian nightmare in the White House. If Democrats can retake the House in 2026 by any legal means, then Trump's second-term power experiences significant shrinkage. It'll shrink down to the shriveled size of Trump's hands. And this, I don't believe, should stop in California. We need other governors and legislatures to do the same responsibly and quickly. And you can get involved in that as well. You can donate to the California redistricting effort, but you can also lobby your governor, or even if they're not your blue state governor, you can lobby governors anyway. You can call whoever you want. This means we've got to identify winnable ground. Where are Republicans overrepresented because of the congressional maps? And it means making new maps explicitly contingent on Republican gerrymanders and with sunset clauses. And at any point that we want to look again at banning gerrymandering altogether, then I'm with that. And we can restore truly fair representation across the country. In a perfect world, we would have independent commissions everywhere to do nonpartisan redistricting. We don't have it. We just don't have it. We are in a world where one party redraws the battlefield and the other party is writing about norms. It's not going to work, okay? Democrats have a strategy problem, a messaging problem, a courage problem. This is a fight. So let's fight now with guardrails and transparency, or we're going to keep losing to a movement that doesn't care about taking the high road. They don't care about any of it. That's where I am. Agree with me, disagree with me. I want to hear from you. info@davidpakman.com.